So, well, Canadian friend, ding dong, you hear it? The bells are ringing again. Now with the traffic and the river you will not hear it. But here are stairs, and now we come to our ski jumping. I have shown you that. The ski jumping thing, here it is. There on, and there were stairs, but the old stairs, you know. Young people will not imagine that. That is pretty cool on there. And there is one of the most famous ski jumping events of the world, you know, always at January. And here are also stairs, you know. I'll show you them. Oh, wait, now someone comes. But here is too much traffic, you know. You can do them, but the problem is there is too much cars, you know. And here, the chance that the police drives, they don't like to see that, you know. But here you have another stair, so you see all people here. Because here is a restaurant, nothing else, only a restaurant. I have shown that once with the bicycle thing, and exactly there is the restaurant, you know. But there is nothing else anymore, only that building, and that it is, you know. But still, because there go so many people eating there, that here those stairs, you know, with filming it is stupid. Alone without the camera, yeah, but when people see you there, it is a problem, you know. You always have to watch out. But these stairs are good, you know. There you can train really good because you have two parts, one and another, and that is cool, you know, with the kettlebell next people left and right. But now we will go upwards there, and then I can show you that, you know. And there you see the tunnel now ends here. From the last video here the cars come out on the left side, and on there this was my training tool in the early 90s, 1990, 1991, 1992, and there I was on, you know, because it was other. Of course, you know, tourists also come on there. There is the famous Bergisel. That was, you know, there's a story from the city here. But now you have to pay entry to come in, and this and that. But back in the days you could move in there without paying, and they had old stairs, because now a famous architect, you know, here is the jumping. Here they jump off, and on there is a building, a glass building, where you can eat and drink. And you know, under there it is closed, but back in the days there was the old ski jumping. And then in the early 2000s around, or middle 2000s, around that time, I think now they have they made it exploding, bam, that is all away, and built all complete new. When the old stairs, there I trained. I show you that. So now we have to move up there. Here is a nice restaurant, free garden, guest garden, I don't know. And here we have, it's also part of, yeah, I'm not sure right now, King of Steepness, because here you are not allowed to drive with bicycle, you know. They don't like that, you know, it's forbidden. But I drove also this, you know, when no people. But here you see, it is a little bit smaller, and there are a lot of tourists normally. It's Sunday morning, and then you have to go down from the bicycle, and then you have rest time, and that I don't want at King of Steepness. But that is also a training route of me, you know. And on there we come to the Bergisel. Wait. Whew. So now almost arrived. Always left, right, and then I show you the nice view what we have seen from the underground, or from the normal height. And then we have to move up. Whew. Also walking has 13 kilo. When you're not used up to this, like me, 2 months no training, also this is tough, you know. But best way to come in again. And here is an old mobile phone. I've shown once this, where you can phone. Do you know this? Yeah, did you have the same things? You know, I can call to Canada from here. I don't know if they still functions. I think they are, no, I don't know. And here it is, you know. Here is the man. But you know, I make not a history now from here. What was going on, only the view and then why the stairs. Because it is a video about training and not the history of the city. And so here it is nice. There are people in. But does not matter now. So here you see it's very nice, you know. Once I've shown this by bicycling. Here you see it. Ding dong, you hear it? Oh. The bells. If you don't like bells, never come here. I tell you that. Now watch. These bells are now ringing. Yeah, but now we have to move a little bit more up to the ski jumping thing. You know. And then I show you, and that is the autostrada, you know, the highway, where we were before, overground, you know. So now I show you the thing we drive here. There we entered in at our Madame court, the most special court of them all in Italy, to the basketball court. Here I made the video, the beginning of the route. Wow. And I would imagine now from here to Madame court, wow. That is so far away, you know, to drive to another country, to Italy. Wow. Well, here the stones are a little bit difficult to drive. From that building we started it, you know. Last year, the first route, we made it twice on camera. Exactly from that nice building. But here I have to go up, you know, to come to the ski jump. You see it here? Wow, you see it in the middle? Wow. And here I have to go up by those stairs, and then we see us there. So my friend, now I drive in because there are a lot of people also now. I was here in the early 90s, always with my grandmother, but now I have the heavy thing in. Wait. So, now watch. That it is. The famous Bergisel ski jumping, but entry, you know, entry. And I tell you, there was the old one, and I have a picture. '91, around that time, and there were old stairs to move up, you know. And with my grandmother, I always came here and loved to move up those old stairs. They were long, tough, the heartbeat, and since the early 90s, I loved that training, you know. And that was, I have to go away from the people, and that was amazing, you know. You see the picture, and there I always moved with my grandmother here, and we always, for her it was more tough, and I loved this, you know. Wow, the heartbeat goes up, you know, early 90s, 1990, 91 around. And that was for free, what I can remember, the old stairs, you know. But now you cannot enter in, you see, all tourists, you have to pay, only money, and so I go to other stairs, you know. But here I would still come if they would be open up at the old thing, you know, and ding dong, ding dong. Wow, and that it was, you know, very, very nice. And now I drive home again, and that was cool. In that sense, we see us, bye and ciao.